do some examples of one undiagnosed new problem with uncertain prognosis. I've got one example in my notes right now for a lump in the breast with irregular periods, but I wanted to add to this list. There's not a lot of room for that, so down here underneath this line where I already have a guideline, I'm going to add another line that says examples of one undiagnosed new problem with uncertain prognosis. And I have some more examples I can write in. And I'm just changing my ink color so I can see the differences here. If we happen to have like a pregnant patient, with any complaint that would constitute the reason for today's visit would be of moderate, up here, we would be under moderate for today's visit for the first level of MDM, which is the number of complexity of problems addressed for that encounter. So if we happen to have this example, that's what we would have, would be moderate for that particular element of MDM. What about a patient? Another example would be a patient who presents via EMS or ambulance. That would end up being also a moderate element for the number and complexity of problems addressed. Chest pain with no final diagnosis, chest pain would end up being another example. I'm just changing colors every time I have a new example so that they just kind of stand out. Abdominal pain, diarrhea, vomiting together with no known cause. That could be a very good reason for the element of MDM for the number of complexity of problems that are addressed. Could end up being moderate. Let's see. How about shortness of breath with edema? If you find this information super helpful, be sure and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also consider getting a membership to the YouTube channel. YouTube has separated out our YouTube channel's memberships now to 3 tiers. The first tier is my repeat workshops, which are 3 hours of 75 questions usually, of practice exam questions. We do them in the same pace of the exam so that you can get a feel for what you're fixing to face, and you get to see how fast you gotta go. A great way to concentrate your learning in one particular area, like 75 questions on cardiology or E&M, stuff like that. So it's super helpful. That's our first tier. Second tier includes podcast. Third tier includes book prep like this video, which will be in over there also. All right, let's see about